Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to talk a little bit about my experience with my 2021 Chevy Silverado 1500 Trail Boss. It's got the 5.3 liter with the 10-speed transmission. First of all, I absolutely love the truck. Here it is right here. That's my baby right there. I bought it brand new, and I experienced after maybe 1,300 miles, I was starting to hear a noise. The noise to me, I knew was not normal. And from my understanding, dealing with the dealership is something that they really haven't caught on to. So the purpose of this video is just to kind of put my information out of what I had going on with my truck, the status of it now. If somebody else is having this issue, hopefully this video would help them. But I started hearing a noise around 1,300 miles. After the truck would warm up for about 20-25 minute drive, with the radio off, you could hear the noise inside the cab. Red flag for me, because in my personal experience, newer cars usually are more quiet. The newer, the more quiet. And I know my truck. When I bought it, if it had a noise like that, I would have recognized it. I've never owned a new car. I was driving around a '06 GMC Sierra 1500 for about 11 years. Love that truck, and that's why I decided to stay with the GM motor. So, without further ado, here's the noise that I had. All right, I'm going to play it one more time. If you listen closely, not the exhaust, you could hear like a whining noise, almost like if it's a belt going bad or something like that. It's a real distinct like chirp. Okay, so with that being said, I got under the truck there because I heard it coming from the lower half of the motor. And I am no mechanic. I couldn't do what they do with the knowledge that they have, but I have little knowledge from YouTube University, as well as friends and family members that know a little bit about cars. So to me, just from listening to that noise, I thought it was the trans. I said, well, I think there's something wrong with the trans, since I've seen a bunch of forums and stuff like that from older Chevys, I believe dating from 14 to like 19 was having trans issues. I didn't look into that stuff. I don't suggest you buy a car without looking into this stuff. I thought I was in the clear because, like I said, I had a '06 Sierra that I bought in 2010 or 2009, and I had it for a long time, and I never had an issue. Couple maintenance things here and there, but they were easy fixes. So I went in blind. I said, I want a truck that's lifted. I don't want to pay for this stuff later. I don't want to do it later. I want it all in one package. So boom, there's your Trail Boss. So I contact the dealer. They work on my truck for about a week. They text me back. They're saying, oh yeah, no, that's completely normal. I think you could agree that it's not normal. So I stood on it. After a bunch of different technicians looked at it, finally they contacted GM. And GM said, I guess the basic way that they put it to me was there's some kind of component that's inside these new 10-speed transmissions. Inside this component, I guess, is some sort of box that if it's not taken care of on assembly, it could become loose and cause issues. So here's a picture of what they are going to replace. If you look here at this diagram on the left, 403 is circled. So this looks like some sort of bearing, and 403 down here says it's an automatic transmission fluid pump drive gear. And then they're also circling 407, which is the stator shaft support. So these two are going to be changed, and it should fix the issue. If anybody else has any experience with this, or if you're experiencing that noise as well, and they just can't figure out what's going on, that could be the problem. So on the right side, they also have two more components circled. They have 22, which is the automatic transmission fluid pump drive shaft retaining ring, and 23, the automatic transmission fluid pump driven gear. So they're changing those 4 components, and hopefully that would work. The only issue we're having right now, as everything else, is parts. They can't get the parts in. So I'm going on, I don't know, maybe a month of driving one of their loaners. I've made a payment when the truck was in my possession, and I've made a payment while it's been in their possession. I'm hoping I don't have to make another one while they have it, but I just wanted to make this video because if anybody else is scratching their head and they have a dealer telling them that no, that noise is normal, stay on them, stay on them, stay on them. If they haven't contacted GM, then they need to do so. Luckily, the dealership that I'm working with, even though I know I've been a pain in the behind because, well, it's my truck and I spent a lot of money on it, and it needs to run properly because I don't plan on buying another truck until this one, the wheels fall off. So that's where we're at. That's a little bit of my knowledge. Just wanted to share it with anybody else who's having that issue and they just can't figure out what's going on. I hope this helps. I'll try to make another video. I really don't make any YouTube videos, but I'll try to make another one with the results if anything changes. But I appreciate your time, and I hope I helped you out.